Hello, friends, and welcome to our Wellness Challenge 30 Days with Dr. Ajit. And in continuation to that, now I'm going to share about our mental, emotional, and psychosomatic imbalances, we can say, or tendencies toward that. Now, this is very obvious, and I hope everyone will understand that in current life, for every one of us, no matter wherever you are in your life, each one of us going through some kind of mental, emotional issues, current emotions, or there are so many of us who carry a lot of suppressed emotion, and then those suppressed emotions are the real issues, because in your day-to-day life, whatever happen, that can trigger the memories of that suppressed emotion, and the person can get affected more deeply than the normal scenario, and then keep suffering, because these will keep impacting on physical brain. That's what we call as cognitive disorders, and that's where it can start manifesting at a more and more deeper level. Your anxieties, your worries, your stress, your depression, your panic attack. And then these things, what they do, they have our specific nerves going through our brain, which are related with, and the different segment of our brain are also related with different components, memories, or investigations, and other the areas which get affected by anxieties or worries and stress and anger. So what happened, those nerves which are specific related with these kind of impact, so then these nerves, when they get affected, down the track they will start impacting us in a very serious way. That is what nowadays we are calling memory loss, which start hitting around the age of 40, 45, then dementia, Alzheimer's, or other. Even at the age of 40, some people start and a bit stuttering. Then the physical impact, your bodily different parts start getting affected. And in general, again, based on our Ayurvedic psychosomatic components, we relate with different emotions with different organs. And then we also have an impact of our 7 chakras, which again, till date, our Western medicine not able to comprehend, even though the mind part is start getting a little bit more and more comprehended now by various psychologists, psychotherapists, and counselors and other things. So on that basis, what these emotions are and how we can deal with them, that is where this program will be talking to you. That in Ayurveda we have very specific plan. As you have in the morning, wake up, brush and scrap is your first thing within 3 minutes. Same is at the end of the day, you must give 10 minutes, 5 minutes to look into this, our what we call as daily processing part. It is a very comprehensive, very specific regime, but problem is, first of all, 99.9% of us, we never want to recognize that I am having any kind of a emotional issue. That is why, and I have no hesitation saying here, even I'm teaching for the last 30 years, right? And I get so many wonderful students, so much dedicated, committed, and they are fully much into immersed with the philosophy. But then when we talk about from the very beginning, because this is where it will come up in the very first early 10 weeks or so, when we are running webinars or the face-to-face class in the Brisbane, they will be incorporating most of the daily routines. But when it comes to the mental and emotional part of that, that is where they struggle. And then their struggle will continue even when we get into case taking and providing now the plan to our client, and when they start advising to them, because they have not followed this regime the way it should be followed, so they are not able to really see the power of this regime, that what exactly it has done, their sufferings still carrying on with them. There's so many suppressed emotion, and then we talk about the suppressed emotion. Some might be going through a lot of rejections, lack of recognition, lack of appreciation, loneliness, various kind of abuse also can happen to many of us. So all those things are what will be carrying on from the young age, childhood stage, teenage, and they start building up what we call as suppressed emotion, unresolved emotion. And then, as I said, that the trigger of the day can make the things worse. So this is where you will find this daily processing of our emotion comes up. How it is, how it will work, that is where I'm going to explain you now. So first part, what we have to do, we need to understand that throughout the day when we are living, whether at my workplace, whether at my family, at home, whatever I'm doing, most of the time we are in a reactive mode. In reactive mode means I don't know, or I'm not able to acknowledge what my actions are, either through physical actions or my words or my thoughts, whatever. It is always in the reactive mode based on the other person's discussion, conversations happening, or the initiative taken from my side, which can be then make me end up into a bit trouble. And when I say trouble, means intuitively, whatever has been done at that time, intuitively I will know that something what I done went wrong and I could have avoided. But because I'm in a reactive mode, things gone out of my hand or through my words, and it will hit the other person, and that's how the things are. Now, when we are away from the situation now, I think that it is all done and we start getting busy with the day, but basically that is not done. Those all of my thoughts, action, deeds, whatever has gone throughout the day is always in the back of my mind. So when I go to bed and I have not resolved them, what will happen? When I'm trying to sleep, they will start coming in front of my eyes, in my thoughts, and it will not let me go into deep sleep. So I might be in the bed for 10 hours, 9 hours, turning, tossing, or sleeping and waking up, interrupted sleep we call it. And then when I wake up, I won't be sparky, and then I will feel fatigued and tired. And when I feel fatigued and tired, I will go straight down to kitchen, make a black coffee, double shot, and try to have it so that I can get a bit kick. Or some might need 2 or 3 cigarettes sitting in the toilet and trying to drink them or smoke them or so. So that's a normal part of our general life. But then problem is when I'm feeling fatigued and tired, throughout the day I will not be focused, not be able to concentrate, and then I won't be able to make my right choices at a workplace. That will start building up a lot of stress now, based on my constitution, based on my state of mind and the state of my body. I will start getting various impact, and hence my physical problems also start happening. So this is where this particular regime, which I'm going to talk and have given you in a bit of a foundation, is something we all should do in the same way as we do start the day with the brush your teeth, scrape your tongue within 3 minutes. And if we miss that opportunity, those toxins will go in our system. Same way, if I miss this opportunity of not processing, they will pass on to the inner mind, which we call as, because if you will learn about at some stage Ayurvedic psychology, we have external mind, we have middle mind, and then the internal mind. Internal mind is the area where all these unresolved emotions will keep going, and they will keep becoming layer and layer, and that's where our problem goes more and more deeper. So wait for the next part to come, and where I will explain you what you have to do. And once you understand and you can see that yes, it is something I have to do, because we all have to do, that's what I shared. And once you're able to do for 30 days continue, this is again, you will find it's the very important part. You cannot miss even a 1 day, because that is where you will find your cellular memory will come into action. If you have missed the regime, and especially this psychosomatic disorders regime, then you have to start again, because your cellular memory not getting connected, and that chain will not come. You will always then have a tendency to get affected. So let's wait for that. Thanks.